all right. I'm getting everything set to rock and roll. I think we're live, by the way. Um, it is always a pleasure. This is one of those topics you talk about, like Instagram, you talk about branding. People like being behind the scenes, by the way, Farhana. Did you know that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over and check to see if we're live, and I'm gonna make sure they can hear us. Look, if you're tuning in and you're one of the ones behind the scenes, congratulations to you. You're going to be like super shocked and super amazing because most folks want to know how can they really use social media to extend their brand. How can they use one platform to reach their audience? And how can they do it in a way that doesn't come like they're begging? Like the last thing people beg. Let me just do a check here. And I decided to say, you know what? Let me go find the right person who can help us not only get started, but not beg. And I think that's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to do, what's up, Marcus Bennett? Thanks a lot for joining, by the way. I'm going over to my page now just to make sure we're on. Share to group. Do you see anything over there on your side?
Um, Not yet. Let's check.
Okay. So if you go to my page, I'm going to go over there, see, make sure they can hear us, make sure I can get it shared out, make sure I set it up right. Because the last thing I want to do is get started and you can't hear me.
Oh,
Wouldn't that
no.
be a problem? Like you're on social media right now and you're trying to hear me and you can't hear me. That would be like a huge problem. So I'm gonna go check a couple things right now. Uh, uh, I'm gonna do that right now while I can. And let me do this. Okay. Okay. Mic check, mic check. If you're out there right now, do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me, by the way, because we're here. What's up, Brenda Vorse? Thanks for joining. Sherry, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Marcus Bennett. Hey, Marcus Bennett. Thanks for joining, by the way. We appreciate it. Mic check. Mic check. So, can you hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Um, no. I can hear you at some points.
Okay. So, for the folks that are out there, by the way, Warren Carl, let me know if you can hear me. Farhana said she's having a hard time hearing me on her side, so I want to make sure that you guys can hear me on my side because if you can't hear me, that's going to be a much. All right, Sheriff says breaking up, so I'm going to check to them while I go over here, and I try to put in a whole different microphone. Give me just 1 second because they're saying it's breaking up a little bit on my side too. So give me a second. What's up, Sean Harris? Hold on.
Sherry said that she can hear.
Sherry can hear us. Hold up. I'm gonna switch microphones. All right, check one, check two. Can you hear me? Check
Yeah, I
three,
can hear you.
check four. Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you got to have a backup to the backup. Marina, let me know if you can hear me. Brenda, let me know if you can hear me. Sean, is this better, by the way? I just switched up the microphones, and I'm now hearing that the one and only, the person on the other side can hear me. And sometimes you have to have a backup, by the way. Like, you got to have more than one mic. I've got a mic over here. I got a mic over there. I got my other little AirPods. And why do I have AirPods? Because here's something. Here's a tip. It ain't even coming from the branding woman. She's going to be on here in a moment. You can see her. But here it is. People will forgive you for bad video, but not bad sound. Let me say that again. People will forgive you for bad video, but not for bad sound. So Brenda, am I better? Lisa Farrell, let me know you can hear me. T. Jordan, let me know you can hear me. Thanks a lot for joining, by the way. Warren Carlisle, thanks for joining, man. It's always a pleasure. Where's Roberto at tonight? Roberto is like the man, by the way. He's out there. Thanks a lot for joining. Detroit said they're in the house. Letitia Nicole said, hey. Letitia, can you hear us? What's up, John Taylor? Let me do a mic check for the one and only, the person on the other side who's going to be bringing us the message today, who's going to be teaching us how to brand and extend our message on Instagram Farhana Cannon. Farhana, can you say mic check so they can make sure they can hear your mic now?
Mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me?
So okay, so let's do it again. Say mic check, mic check. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, put number 1 below if you can hear me. Why don't you try to say that?
Okay, mic check, mic check. If you can hear me, please press 1 or type 1 in.
See, that wasn't too bad, was it? See? Okay, so now we're going to check to see if they can hear us out there. What's up, Sean in Atlanta? Doug, what's up, Doug? Man, you got Doug out here this evening. Doug does some amazing things with financial services. Look, Doug, I know you run a large team, but you're going to learn tonight how to use Instagram to extend your brand. Letitia Nicole says she can hear you loud and clear. Hey, that's amazing. That's incredible. For those folks that are out there, thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. We're going to go ahead now and we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead. Only in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime. I see Brenda said number 1. That's good.
Go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up and it knows it must outrun the fastest lion or be killed and eaten. Also, every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up and knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. You've heard it before. It doesn't matter whether you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be what? You better be running. That's right. That's right. You better be running. Life is about meaning, and meaning is about service. Isn't that the reason why we're all here? Isn't that what we're all searching for? 2013, the Peak Performance Institute was created. 5,000 clients who we've helped turn their idea into a reality, their reality into a business, their business into a movement, impacting 5.7 million lives around the world. Imagine that! Hey, my name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Network, the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. And as we always say, our mission at the Happy Entrepreneur Network, our mission is to inspire, empower, and provide resources for the entrepreneur to live a balanced life and execute their vision for the people they were called to serve. And our mantra, I love our belief. Everyone should have a belief statement. Our belief is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. With that being said, let's get started. All right, Farhana, welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. And for all of my entrepreneurs that are out there like Timothy, William Dallas, Letitia Nicole, Sean, John, Karen, all of you who are listening right now, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for tuning in. We certainly appreciate you. What's up, Farhana? Where are you broadcasting in from today?
I am here from Boston tonight, and I want to thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you so much. This morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Farhana, you're going to meet Sheila Reynolds. Sheila Reynolds right now is just waking up in Germany. I think it's like 6 a.m. in the morning, right, by the way. We have some folks over in South Africa. We have other folks over in London. Some folks over in Canada. Of course, if you're in Boston on the East Coast, maybe it's nighttime. But then for other folks on the West Coast right now, they're just getting off work. But I'm going to tell you what, you're at the right place at the right time. You're going to hear the right message. If you're an entrepreneur and it's time for you to extend your brand, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to share your message with your target audience, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to know step by step what you need to do in order to use Instagram, there's so many platforms, but in order to use Instagram to really step up and really serve those. Every time before I get started, what's up, Loretta? What's up, Letitia from Durham? What's up, Denise? What's up, Katisha Pitts? Katisha Pitts just got back from Guatemala, by the way, and she's joining on right now. Hey, thanks for joining. I like to always start off, if I can, Farhana, with what we call the Champions Creed. And I love the Champions Creed because it's something that my mentor taught me. Some people say, Shay, why do you always spend 2 or 3 minutes on a show doing this? It's because it's not for me, and it's not for Farhana, but it's to encourage, to inspire, and to empower another entrepreneur that's out there right now They're saying, you know what? Those are the words I need to hear. So give me a minute or two. What's up, D. Bowden? Give me a minute or two, and let's just share the Champions Creed. And I don't know if you can see this, but let me make sure you can see it. You should be able to see it in just a second. But it's the Champions Creed. And here's the Champions Creed. The Champions Creed says, I'm not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct of times I can fail and keep trying. What's up, Kansas City, Coco? And keep trying. What's up, D. Bowden? And keep trying. What's up, Katisha from Washington, D.C.? Here's the point. Here's the message that I want to share. We have to continue to keep on trying. Now, can you do me a favor, Farhana? Can you read those words? I'm going to put those words back up there. And can you read those words to Champions Creed? Do you see those words? Yes or yes?
I can see them.
If you can see those words, read those.
I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying.
And keep trying, and keep trying, and keep trying. We believe in doing the remix version around here, by the way. We keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. I know we're going to learn about you. We're going to learn everything you're doing at iMedia Exposure. We're going to learn about that. But can you take a moment and maybe share maybe a time in your life or a time in your business where there was a setback, but you had to turn it around and you had to keep trying and keep trying in order to get it right? I know there's a saying out there that says you don't have to get it right. You just got to get going. But share out there. And for everyone that's listening right now, Timmy that is listening, Mimi that's out there, Sharita Humphrey, what's going on? I missed you when I was in Houston. Do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and just write these words. These are your words to encourage another entrepreneur, another speaker, another small business owner, someone out there right now that needs these encouragement. You write these words right now. You look right below the video. Look right below the video and you write these words. You are a champion. It's not for you, it's for someone else. I want you to say that. I want you to write these words. Go ahead and type right now. You, Y-O-U, are a champion. Hashtag keep going. Just look. Don't look, hit the share button, okay, if you want to share it. But I want you to look right below the video and write these words. You are a champion. Hashtag keep going. What's up, Malika? What's up, Sherry Wallace? Why do I want you to do that? Because we want to inspire someone else. That's what the Champion Creed's about. We don't get it right, but we keep going. Farhana Cannon, can you share maybe a time where you did something, it didn't go the way you wanted it to, but you were able to turn it around and really, take that lesson that you learned for someone else? Jarvis Taylor, by the way, put, you are a champion. Hashtag keep on going. Mimi Lau put, you are a champion. Hashtag keep on going. D. Bowden said good evening. Sean said Sean J. Harris said you are a champion. Sherry Wallace said you are a champion. Y'all are blessing someone else. That's what I like about this tribe. This is not us just talking to you and talking to you and talking to you. You can do that anywhere. This is a tribe of us coming together to support each other and to be a resource so we can encourage someone else. Katisha Pitt says, you are a champion. Hashtag keep on going. Malika Courtney says, Fahama, hey, beautiful. Hey, Shay. That wasn't for me. I take it. Timothy Williams says, you are a champion. Keep on going. Loretta Booth said, you are a champion. Keep on going. Letitia Nicole said, you are a champion. Hashtag keep on going. All right, Farhana Cannon, I'm going to turn it over to you. Tell us about that.
So I started my company, iMedia Exposure, in 2011. And of course, every entrepreneur knows that you try something and it may not work. The name of the game is getting clients and getting clients that are the right fit. So, there's been times in the past where I've been working with somebody and they may not necessarily be at the stage that they want to take their business to the next level. And so I think identifying who the right fit is for clients is one of those things that I've kind of taken some time. And I really love working with people that are really passionate and excited and willing to put in the work to get to the next level in their business. And I think in the beginning, it takes some time to really decipher what that looks like. There's always time.
Okay, I think we lost it for a second. Let me go over here and see. We're going to do a mic check, mic check. I think she froze. I don't think I froze. I think she froze for a second there. Let's just see what took place. Mic check, mic check. Let me see if she's there yet. Doot. Okay, I think we got it frozen. If you can hear me, just say, Shay, we can hear you. If you can hear me, say, Shay, you can hear me. Maybe I'm frozen. Maybe I'm talking to myself right now. So do me a favor, look right below the video and just put, Shay, we hear you. Shay, we hear you. And I'm gonna see where she is. Let's see what took place here. Maybe there was a connection. Maybe we lost her. Let me see here. It looks like she froze for a second. Let me see if I can get that to work in just a second here. What's up, Renee? Okay, they're saying she's frozen. No worries. Okay. We're going to. You can hear me, which is good. This is good. But you can't hear her. So let me just see where she went. 1 second. Okay. All right, mic check. Farhana, are you there?
I am. So now I am.
I think you're showing your screen. I think. Let me see here.
Okay.
Now you're
iPhone now.
You're on your iPhone. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring you in. She's on the iPhone, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. There you go. The iPhone actually looks better than the other one. I told you, get rid of that thing. Okay. Look, how many of you know sometimes you try something that doesn't work? So Farhana was just on here a moment ago. She had her iPhone. I can switch you the other way if you want. There you go. Keep moving it. Come. It's okay. Come a little closer to me. Hold on. I'll swap you. Let me see here. You guys, we're live now. How's that, Farhana? That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so say mic check, so they can hear you.
Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Someone do me a favor, look right below the video. Say mic check again. Let's make sure they can hear you.
Mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Jacqueline, if you can hear, look right below the video and say, we hear you, by the way. Okay, Mimi says we can hear you. Martina Smith said we can hear you. All right, you were just explaining to us about your clients and them trying to extend their brand, and then you just froze, but she moved from a computer over to her phone. Now, hopefully her phone's charged up. Because if it isn't, she ain't going to be here long, that's for sure. All right, Farhana, you were just talking about a setback that you had in your, you're talking about your clients. Can you continue on? The last thing we heard was you like to work with your clients and have to start over a little bit again.
Got it. So basically from the beginning that you start your business, I think finding out who your core target demographic is really important, and really defining that. And in the beginning, I didn't necessarily know who exactly I wanted to work with. It was just I maybe met somebody at an event, or I spoke at an event. So just finding clients in that manner. But now I really take a look at who my clients are, and if they're the right fit. Are they going to put in the work to get to the next level? Are they going to be energized to be really enthusiastic? I like working with people that are passionate about what they do. So I think, finding out who your core demographic is and how to really communicate with them is super important.
Wow, I agree with you. Tommy Jones is out there, by the way. What's up, Tommy Jones? You met Tommy Jones over at the Power Networking Conference. He's tuned in. You're bringing out the all-stars, by the way. Malika's in the house. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Huh?
I was saying hi to everyone.
Oh, yeah. You can see him right below the video, right on my page. Angela Pitts is in the house. What's up, Angela Reed? Thanks so much for joining. Victor Terry is in the house. Karen Tung is in the house. They're all watching right now. Look, we appreciate you as we get going, because this is one of those money conversations. I mean, yes, we have a belief that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. But one of the things that I've been hearing, one of the things I've been learning is, Shay, I know about social media. I get it, but how do I really extend my brand? How do I get my message in front of my target audience? How do I have more meaning in the world using social media? How do I have more will come, but how do I have more impact? And this morning, this afternoon, today, whatever time it is for you, Farhana Cannon, the founder of iMedia Exposure Inc., is going to walk us through that. And she's going to share some of the best practices. But here's the deal. What's up, Tashika Green? Hey, what's going on, Joy White? It's always a pleasure. Tashika Green is amazing, incredible individual. She's one of our content producers, by the way, and she provides content every single week. We appreciate you. We love you. Tommy Jones says, lots of laughs. Hello, guys. Awesome show tonight. Thanks for hanging in there. Look, Farhana wasn't going to give up, by the way. She wasn't going to quit. She has a backup. Actually, that camera, which I'm not going to highlight the iPhones, I'm an iPhone product person, is much better than the other device she was using. You're much clearer. You're much cleaner. You're going to be very, very happy that you switched cameras. Trust me on that one. Okay, so what I like to do right now, I want to take a moment for all of my entrepreneurs. We can see you, but Farhana can't see you. Like, you can see Farhana, you can hear Farhana, but she can't hear you. She can't see you. And so what I like for you to do is we're going to talk about branding your business. We're going to talk about using it on Instagram. And so we want to be able to connect with you. And Farhana wants to be able to connect with you as well. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something fun. We're going to hop. I want you to look right below the video. Look right below the video. And I want you to put, number one, your Instagram handle. So put my Instagram handle is blank, because we're going to connect with some folks today. We're going to do some things. So you look right below the video. You look right below the video and you put my Instagram handle is blank. My Instagram handle. So my Instagram handle is I am Shay Brown. Then after you put your Instagram handle, I want you to put I help people blank or I help businesses blank. What's up, Karen Tung? What's up? What's up? What's up? Karen Tung says hello to tonight's guest. She's getting set up. That's her. This is live. We're real time. Like, we're moving the cameras around. We're trying to make some things happen, but we will not be denied. We're going to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Here's what you do. What's up, Jacqueline?
This is the bane of my existence.
It's okay. You're doing well. You look great. You look great. Look right below the video and put my Instagram handle at blank, whatever your Instagram handle, and then put I help businesses blank. We're going to spotlight your business, and then we're going to share some tips so you can brand your business. Now, the reason I'm asking you to put your Instagram handle down is because we're having a conversation about Instagram. And if you don't know your Instagram handle, then go sign up and get one right now. And I don't want you just to connect with me and connect with Farhana. I want you to connect with other entrepreneurs that are just like you, that are all over the world. So I see that Tashika Green put my Instagram handle is blank. Xavier put my Instagram handle is blank. Karen Tung, don't forget to put your Instagram handle and what you do. Your Instagram handle and what you do. Farhana, as they're doing that right now, there's something that we do called Today is Your January 1st. And Joy White, she's putting hers down. She put, my Instagram handle is at actress Joy White. I help encourage people to pursue their dreams by showing how I pursue mine. Hey, for being here. I'm happy. Farhana, I'm happy that she's here. This is going to be a good use of time for her, right? If she's an actress, will she be able to benefit tonight, Farhana?
Of course. Anyone that's trying to brand themselves, that is looking for more exposure, Instagram is definitely a great place for them to get that.
Cool. Now, we have someone like Jarvis Taylor, who's regularly on here, by the way. His handle is Creative Edge -STL. Now, we're going to talk about how to have the right handles, hashtags, and all that. I don't know if that works or not. I'm going to ask Farhana later because it's kind of confusing to me. He says, but I help people brand on physical media, print, and I use apparels as what he does. He really does apparels and signage. Look, connect with him. Nate Shepard says, my Instagram handle is at something on here. People with inspiration and empowerment. Now, one of the things, Farhana, you're inspirational speaker. Not only you're a trainer, but you also speak. Is that correct?
I do.
Okay, we're going to get into what you talk about. Tommy Jones. Now, Tommy Jones just put the Tommy D. Jones. Now, Tommy, you got to put my Instagram handle is. Okay. Farhana, as they're writing that down, talk about the importance of connecting with other people on Instagram. Talk about the importance of that.
So Instagram's a great way for you to find your target demographic, people that you may want to partner with, people that have similar products. So you can search with hashtags. So if you know that there's a certain subject that you're going to find potential partners or you're going to find your potential clients, you can use those hashtags to do that.
Okay. Now for her camera set up because she believes in branding. She's not going to let her camera be way all over the place. You see her working hard. Say, Shay, give me a minute. Okay. Now, as you're putting your Instagram handle down, make sure you connect. You're going to connect with myself. Farhana's going to give you hers in a little while. Mine is I am Shay Brown. So it's just IMCHE Brown. So now, Farhana, if someone connects with me tonight, do I have responsibility to follow them back? I mean, I know we're going to get into some branding stuff in a minute, and we're going to get into messaging. But if someone follows me and I don't know them, like tonight, someone's probably going to follow me. Is it a courtesy to follow back? Talk about that for a moment.
So I believe that you can follow whoever that you want. I don't think that there's a rule to following people. If it's a client, I would suggest following them back, of course, because they're your client and you want to support them in their growth. I get follows all the time, and I may not know who this person is. Sometimes it's people that are 17 years old in India, that randomly came across my name. So I am probably not going to do business with them. So I don't necessarily follow them back. So I think it's just, if you see a page or you see a business or you see somebody that you really feel like you want to connect with, then follow them back. It's just all about your discussion, but definitely follow back your customers.
Okay, so Douglas is putting his Instagram. He's talking about what he does below. Salima's following instructions. She put her Instagram. Cheryl Diane, you put your Instagram, but you didn't put what you do. So if someone wants to follow you back, your page, I'm going to get into that with Farhana. Does it need to be a business page? Does it need to be a personal page? Look, put a page down that someone can follow. She's going to get into that in a little while. But as you're doing that, I want you to connect with other folks right now. So as you connect with someone else, just look right below the video and just put hashtag I connected. Just put hashtag I connected. That means not only did you put what you do, but you're willing to take a minute or two and go to someone else's Instagram page and see what they do. So later on, I'm going to pull mine up. Later on, we're probably going to go in here and we're going to go and we're going to look at some different Instagram pages. And don't worry, she's going to talk about Instagram. She's going to talk about what you should do, how to follow people back, and how to make sure that works and that actually becomes a reality. As you're doing that, just give me one moment, Farhana. What I'm doing now is I might pull it up and I might show my page, and then I might see, how do I see if someone has followed me or not? But we'll get to that in a moment. What I like to do first, okay, there we go. I had to put it back up, Farhana. D. Bowden put hers down. Thanks a lot, D. Bowden. Cheryl put hers down. Tashika put hers down. Letitia. Aisha Evans says, my handle is hashtag curves. I help people with fashion, seductive curves. I help people with fashion. Are those women? Are those men? Selena Cotton, we need to know what you do, because one of the things that Farhana might do is we might go pull up your page and she might give some real-time suggestions tonight. Hashtag I connected. L.A. Buffa says hashtag I connected. Letitia Nicole says she connected. Look, don't make this about she and I. Make it about you. One of the things that we believe, for those folks that says I'm starting late, Shay, but I know I can finish strong with Farhana's help. One of the things we believe in is today is your January 1st. And Farhana, this is something that I always take a minute to do, and we're going to connect with everybody on Instagram. But I want you to imagine right now, for those folks that are watching, that it's December 31st. And remember how excited you were about the goals coming up for January? Remember how you couldn't wait till January 1st got here and it was going to be a new year. You were going to go learn some new technology. You were going to use social media. You were going to do those videos. You were going to tell your story. You were going to get your content done. No. You were going to get your finances in order. You were going to start running and you were excited. And no matter where you are in life today, no matter if you've done those things or you haven't, by the way, January 18th is Resolutions I Quit Day, by the way. You can go Google that. National Resolutions I Quit. And so here's what I want you to know, that today is my January 1st. I want you to have a new mantra. I want you to have a new belief. I want you to hear me loud and clear, because I believe for where you are, but I want you to tell yourself that today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. I want you to look right below the video. And I want you to write these words. Our mantra, this is our belief, that today is my January. I can start all over. Today is my January 1st. I'm going to learn technology. Today is my January 1st. I'm going to go after new customers. And I want you to have that same energy. I want you to have that same fire. I want that to be your mantra over the next 7 days, that today is my January 1st. I can do all things. I can make it happen. This is my time. This is my moment. Why? Because today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. So do me a favor, look right below the video, and just write these words. Today is my January 1st. Now, oops, I keep hitting the wrong button. When you hear those words, by the way, Farhana, when you hear me mention that today is my January 1st, what comes to mind for you? I mean, what do you think about when you think about a new opportunity? You think about a new way to start again. You think about an opportunity. What comes to mind to you?
So I have the don't stop, don't quit mentality. On January 1st, I don't create a list of goals. I'm just like, okay, this is every, quarter. I'm like, this is what's going to be accomplished. These are the types of businesses I'm going to work with. These are the types of events that I'm going to speak at. These are the types of events that I'm going to create for my business or for my customers. So I think having the mentality of just going after it, just going and getting it, creating your goals and doing what it takes. I mean, I don't have all of the answers, but I definitely go and seek out people that are the best in the business, and I get advice from them. I buy courses. I go to different events. I do lots of networking. So it's kind of like every day is a new day, and every day I'm going after it and creating, whatever it is that I want to make my life happy that day.
Where did you get this mentality? Don't quit, keep going. Where did you get that mentality from? Today is my January 1st, and Cheryl Diane put today is my January 1st. Letitia Nicole put today is my January 1st. Cotton put today is my January 1st. New beginnings happen every day. Ella put today is my January 1st. Tashika Green put today is my January 1st. Kalisa Deshawn Horn, thanks for joining. We'll welcome you. Deborah, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for joining. Today is your January 1st. Where'd that mentality come from?
So I would say my family, my mom, my grandmother, they're very hardworking women, and there wasn't like, oh, we're just going to do nothing. It was like, okay, we're going to go after. We have things that we need to do. So I think that, just coming from a family of strong women that don't stop, don't quit.
I like the don't stop, don't quit. Her computer went down. She's on her phone right now, and it keeps wiggling, by the way. She's like, oh my God, Shay, oh my God. Janina Alexander said, today is my January 1st. Dee Bowden said, today is my January 1st. Okay, we're going to recognize that today is your January 1st. And so you get a fresh start with social media. You get a fresh start with Instagram. But before she gives you the details, before she gives you the hidden known secrets that you need to brand your message and extend yourself on Instagram, I want to recognize James Rollins, who said, today is my January 1st. Someone said my audio is fluctuating. Let me try to move it one more time. Can you hear me over there?
Yes.
You can't?
Just tiny bits of it go in and out.
Just tiny bits? Okay, I will check to see what's going on with that. I'll check my microphone when I go over to Farhana in just a second, just to see what's going on. Malika said today is my January 1st. Thanks a lot, by the way. Kalisa Deshawn Horn said today is my January 1st. Jarvis T. Kayla says today is my January 1st. New opportunities. They get a new start. They get a chance to really get it right. And I want you to know that we're going to have a money conversation. Once you extend your brand, once you're able to get in front of your target audience, once you're able to get them to understand your mission, your goals and objectives, and how you solve a problem, the magic happens by itself. Shay, why is that? Because people will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. We're in the problem solving business. So I'm going to ask Farhana in a moment, just now, why that she decided to really start with Instagram as the platform to start actually extending a brand. She's a social media expert. She's a branding expert. She could start in any area of the business. Yet she said, Shay, I'm going to start right now with Instagram. Farhana, why Instagram and why now?
So Instagram's hot right now, and it is, I think, the best platform to really engage with people. Facebook is a little bit more closed, where you're connecting with your friends. People are sending you friend requests. If you're a business, you can't really connect people unless you're personally friends with them and you're sending them the invite, or you're emailing your list to follow you on Facebook. So it's a little bit harder to just have natural conversations with people and network as a business. So when you have a business page on Instagram, you can find people, you can network, you can talk to them directly. Whereas on Facebook, there's more restrictions. And also, too, on Facebook, the algorithm for business pages is so funny that most of the time, you won't see business pages unless they are advertising. So you may not get that. You may have like 10,000 followers, but you're not really getting that much interaction because people maybe aren't seeing your page because they have 2,000 friends and a couple of other brands that they're following, as well as a couple of other brands that are using ad spend to really connect and talk to them. Whereas Instagram, you can search people, you can connect to them, you can DM them, which means direct message them. So there's a multitude of ways that you can really have a direct conversation with people and actually connect and build relationships.
I love what you say about connecting and build relationships. Take a moment, then we're going to go and we're going to look at somebody's Instagram page, by the way. So if you haven't taken a moment, Mario, if you haven't taken a moment, Patsy, if you haven't taken a moment, Angela, look right below the video. If you haven't yet, look right below the video and put your Instagram handle. Put my Instagram handle is blank. I help people blank. Put my Instagram handle is blank. I help people blank. So I would write my Instagram handle is I am Shay Brown. I
might want to chime in. So if you're posting your Instagram handle on Facebook, write Instagram.com/your handle.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why? Why do you do that?
Because people can just press the link and go directly to Instagram.
No way. Hold up. So hold up. I'm doing it right now. So should I put www? Or I just put Instagram?
You don't need to do the W's. You can just do Instagram.com/I am Shay Brown. Okay,
Instagram. Everybody do this. I am. So then somebody can just click right on it. So I'm going to put Instagram. I just did it right now. I put Instagram.com/I am Shay Brown. And so someone can go click on that right now?
Yep. So it just makes it easier instead of having people to copy and paste and then go into Instagram.
I feel so outdated here. I feel so outdated. I love this. Okay. Hey, Dave Anderson. You got Dave Anderson. He has the BullyCon conference coming up. Dave, give me a call, man. I reached out to you. I want to get you on the show. I want to spotlight your conference, man. You're doing some amazing things. Here's what she said do. Look right below the video. And we're all going to connect with people on Instagram. I'm going to encourage us as the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. We're going to connect with each other. Now, she just gave us an idea. She said you put Instagram.com/your handle. So I put Instagram.com/Shay Brown. I am Shay Brown. Now, Jason Courtney, go do that right now. Christina, go do that right now. Once you do that, I'm going to encourage you to connect with another entrepreneur. So I'm going to click on someone's link. Farhana is following. She'll click on someone's link. And then once you do that, you connect with someone on Instagram. After you've connected with someone, I want you to come back and I want you to put #IConnected. #IConnected. That's a signal you're not being selfish or just putting out what you do, but you have a genuine interest in collaborating with someone else. Let me say that again. You're going to see Instagram.com/your handle. Instagram.com, I am Shay Brown. And then after that, you're going to put #IConnected when you connect with someone else. Now, we're all going to do that, and then we're going to learn some secrets. You just told me something I didn't even know. I don't know everything anyway, but Okay, I shouldn't have interrupted you. Continue to talk about the power of Instagram and why it's important. And is your site iMedia Exposure, or put yours out there as well?
Yeah, it's there.
Or is yours Farhana? Farhana?
So,
Which
so
one you want them to
my
connect with?
Instagram is the letter I, media exposure.
Okay, iMedia Exposure. Okay, now go ahead and talk about the power of that. And then what I'm going to do while you're talking, check this out. We're going to go to her page. We're going to connect with her, and we'll follow each other back. But go ahead and talk about why you said Instagram was important.
So one, building relationships. Two, it can really tell your brand's story.
Okay, also, so they're looking at your page now while you're talking, by the way.
Yeah, let's scroll down and look at the brand story, and I can kind of describe how.
No, well, can I interrupt you, because I'm new at this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really new. I'm trying to get better at Instagram, so I'm thinking what I'm thinking. Hopefully, you're with me. What are these little round things? These are highlights. What should you highlight and what shouldn't you highlight? Because if you go look at mine, which I'll look at in a minute, I start highlighting everything, what I was eating, and it just got like overwhelming. So talk about what you should highlight and what you shouldn't highlight. Like I see up here, you see these up here? Can you see them?
Yeah, let me just tell people what the stories are. So
okay,
I tell my clients to always, take pictures and take little videos and add things to your story. Your story lasts only 24 hours. You can share your story directly on Instagram to your Facebook business page. So it's really great, one and done with that story business. And then you can pick the best items from your story and create these permanent stories. So if you want to just go up a little bit to the top where those stories are. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit. So I have some of my clients and some of my work. So Aquitaine is a client, Boston Man Magazine, that's our July issue with Rob Gronkowski's girlfriend on the cover. Then I have some of the events that I've spoken at. So these are just key elements of what I do and my work. You want to scroll down a little bit?
Okay. Now, just real quick, and we'll get into that. Tashika said she connected. Don't forget, I want you to connect with someone else on Instagram. Make sure you connect with iMedia Exposure. We're going to get into how to really extend your brand message in a moment. I'm going to go down, but I'm curious, up top, you see up top where you kind of have the name and you said social media expert lifestyle. What should go up there? Because I see some people up there, they have like hearts and little icons and a bunch of stuff. And I'm so confused what goes up there. Mine is horrible. What should you suggest goes up top? What's up, Dr. Jennifer Boyer? Thanks for joining.
So it just depends. You want to describe your business. You want to describe the niche that you're serving. I have a call to action. So if you want a free brand analysis, you can go directly to my website and book a time with me. So that's a special offer that I offer anybody.
So right here.
Yeah, so that's my call to action. So people can go right on that link. So if you have a call to action, say you have a free ebook or, something that you're going to give to your potential clients, I would have that call to action. I wouldn't necessarily tell them to do something where they have to exchange money at this stage, because social media is the top of your marketing funnel. You're now building that relationship. You're now telling your story. It's kind of like a first date kind of story.
Right.
And so you want to offer something. You want to build that trust, build that relationship.
Now, what is this right here? Why do you have this here?
My name?
Yeah.
So that's my personal page.
Ah. So they can connect with you here, or they can connect with you on your personal page.
Yeah, so I do a lot of speaking, and this is my business page, but I do a lot of speaking, and people want to know a little bit more about.
Oh, look at the colors. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so then I like when brands do color coordination. So, there's sometimes that you're not going to be wearing the right outfit to match, but I like to kind of put things that are going to tell the story. So, of course, I do social media marketing, so I want to show you a display. So some of these are client photos that I did for shoots. Some of these are photos that I did for a variety of things. Here's an event that I did in the candy table. So basically, having your story be shared. So you can see my client work, you can see the events that I do, you can see the coordination and color and the artistry that goes into this.
Now,
So this is
what is
telling my
what is the
story.
purpose of having other photos there? Because I've noticed that people are starting to do, like, they started going back and hiding old stuff or deleting old stuff or archiving it. And before you get into that, because that's going to be a very, very important part. Before you get into that, let me jump back over here for just a second, because one of the things that I want folks to know is one of the ways that we were able to connect. And this is important. We'll talk about how to sell on here, but today I want to talk about how to get the branding, how to connect with your audience. Is Farhana sent me a Instagram DM message. What does DM stand for again? Direct message. Okay, she sent me a direct message. I didn't read my direct message. I had a bunch of direct messages, by the way, up in the corner, and I didn't read it. And when she arrived at the Power Networking Conference and said, hey, look, I said I was going to meet you here, I went and I said, no, you didn't. I didn't get the message. She says, no, let me see your phone. So I gave her my phone. She looked at Instagram and said, here. I said, I'm looking forward to meeting you at the Power Networking Conference. Now, talk about the power of being able to reach out to someone that you actually maybe have an interest in working with, an interest in collaborating with. Why it's important of using the power of direct message. And there's a way to do that. And I've been finding out since I've connected with you, Farhana, and Farhana's been really helping me change my page around. I'll show you my page in a moment. I am Shay Brown. And she'll be helping me move mine around. Hopefully she'll be helping many of you get there as well. Talk about the power of it and how that's really starting to connect people, because I've now connected with over 10 direct folks by doing exactly what Farhana did with me. Is I sent them a message, told them I admire what they're doing, I admire their page, and I wanted to have a conversation. One person, we must have exchanged 100 lines. That means I sent him a message, he sent me a message back. We were going back and forth, but he was having like a real conversation. I couldn't get the guy to pick the phone up, but he did have a conversation with me, and we chatted about doing some things this December for a closed conference that we're doing. So Farhana, talk about the importance of that.
So when you are reaching out to somebody, they now get to go to your page and see your story. They get to see what you're about. So, a picture tells what is it?
A picture tells 1,000 words?
Yes, there we go. I'm really bad at the sayings, but anyways. So you see these pictures and you see people's story and you kind of get what they're about. Mm-hmm. You see the types of places that they're at, you see the type of work that they do. So it's really important to tell your brand story, and B, tell it in an artistic manner on Instagram. Otherwise, people aren't going to follow you. If your page is visually unappealing, unless you're posting really, really like great content that's going to change people's lives, if your page looks unappealing with, all this text and writing and all this mismatched colors and bad quality photos, people aren't going to follow it because it's not visually appealing, and Instagram is a visual platform. So telling your story is super important. Having great content that's telling your brand story and your vibe. So then when you're messaging people and you're connecting with people, they can go directly to this page and see, oh, this is what this person's about.
I like that. Now let me ask a dumb question. What should you be putting in these stories? Like, do you just start recording everything you're doing? What's up, Ella Carroll? What's up, Jeanette Brazil? Thanks for joining. Like, I'm gonna click on one of yours. I hope nothing pops up that we don't want to see. But so I'm looking at yours now. I clicked on Small Biz Expo because one thing I understand is that you are one of the speakers, and you're on the Small Business Expo tour. And you're also, let me go back over here. And you're also talking about Instagram, talking about social media. So what should we be doing Insta stories on? Is it every time I'm cooking? Is it every time I'm walking around? I mean, I get so, okay, look, I'm gonna be transparent, right? I need some help. I'm gonna tell you, I just need some help. I don't know what I'm doing. I just be posting and posting and posting. So when you go to mine, I stopped doing it because I was doing it and I was like, well, do I put when I go to the gym? Well, do I put when I'm eating food? Well, do I put when I'm running? It got so confusing. So can you help me and other small business owners that are out there right now break it down to elementary just for a moment. I know intellectually we think we get it, but I know I'm not doing it, and I'm gonna go look at some other. I'm gonna go look at Tashika Green's page. Let's go look at hers. They're not doing it either. Tashika Green. I just picked hers out here. Let's go look at hers. Here's hers right here. She don't have no Instagram stories. Oh my gosh, Tashika Green. Okay, but your page looks good. All right, so let's go back to Instagram stories. I don't want you getting to everybody's page. Let's go back to Shay Brown's page. Let's go back to your page. What type of short stories should we do? How often should we do them? And what's really important?
So it depends on what your brand is. So you need to figure out what your brand message is, what your story is, and then B, what is the problem that you're solving, and then C, who are your target demographics? Who are your key personas that you're trying to connect with, and what are they going to be interested in? So this is my business page. It doesn't have much about my personal life. Like there's no like baby pictures or dog pictures.
So you mean to tell me I need to have 2 different pages? Oh my gosh. All right, so this is almost like Facebook. I mean, this is like, okay, so I need a page for my business. Look, if you're out there right now and you have a business Instagram, put your business Instagram down. We're going to go look at it like right now. Like if you got a business Instagram page, put it down right now. If you don't, I'm going to recommend you connect with Farhana, and she can help you get a business page. So first she's going to talk about the importance of having a business page and what goes on the business page. But if you have a busin/ page right now, hey, Mark Hinton, thanks for joining. You look right below the video, Jeanette. You look right below the video, and you put Instagram.com/ and put the name of your business page. Now I looked at Tashika, and she just happened to have one. I saw it here. She had I think this is her business page here, 2 seasons. I don't even know. I don't even have a business page, so I don't have one.
Let's discuss that. Let's discuss the importance of a business page or a personal page. What are you trying to do? So I have a team, and we're branding all of that on iMedia Exposure.
Okay.
And then I have a personal life where I'm going to show pictures of my cousins and maybe some babies.
So can we go to your personal page? Is that well, they can find it anyway, so it's not like they can't go find your page. So let's go there. If you have a business page, I want you to look right below the video. Look right below the video. And if you need a business page or you have a question, look right below the video. Farhana's here right now. I've got her hostage. I got her trapped. And you put down right now, I need a business page. You put that down right now. Put I need a business Instagram page. You just look right below the video. Look right below the video. And let's just be transparent. It doesn't mean no one's going to beat you up. But just put I need a business Instagram page, because I'm kind of feeling alone out here. Okay. So this is your personal page.
Let's discuss this. You don't necessarily need a business. Well, so your personal page you can transform into a business page.
Or wait. I'm confused now. So you're saying, okay, say that one more time.
You can, if you have a personal page, you can turn that into your business page. And there's some caveats to that.
Okay.
But if you're branding yourself, so I know that there's a lot of speakers. I heard some of the names that you mentioned, and I know that there's a lot of speakers on the call or on the live cast right now. And they're going to be branding themselves. Yes, they have content that they're sharing. Yes, they might have a brand, but a lot of them use their name as their brand, and they're branding their speaker career, and people are seeing their face. So you can have your personal page turn to your business page and have it be more of your personal story. So I know that there is, people that talk about fitness and health and being very good at your business by having mentality that's vital and all of that stuff. So those people, if they wanted to have posts of them running or a healthy meal that they had, then that's completely relevant to their brand, because they are appealing to people that are that way. So with iMedia Exposure, we have clients that are all over the place. So we might have a photo of fashion. We might have. So
I'm gonna go back to iMedia Exposure now. Now this is your page. My page sucked. Hey, what's up, Jill Bullock? Jill Bullock, do you have a page, Jill? I gotta see if Jill has a page. We should go. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to iMedia, and iMedia exposure. Jill Bullock, if you have a page, put it down. I'd like to know what your page is. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Now, you were doing two things, and I interrupted you because I got kind of greedy. You were first talking about if you have a business page, what you should be doing your stories on, and then how you should categorize those stories. So it does look like Shay Brown's page where I kind of quit. I am Shay Brown. This is my page. I am Shay Brown. I kind of quit. So I got started, everyone. I'm embarrassed to tell you, but I have Farhana on the team. Farhana's going to help me out. She can help all of y'all out as well. And you see I got started and I did gym, foodie, running, and 90-day challenge. And then I quit. I can't tell you last time I did a story on here.
So I like that you have these little icons, and you can use tools like Canva or PicMonkey to create these little icons, or you can just do a Google search and find them. So those look really cute. I don't have icons on mine.
Cute. Why they gotta be cute? Why can't it be cool? Why can't it be cute?
Fine.
Cool.
Okay, fine.
But like that gym looks cool. Doesn't that gym look cool? Don't those shoes look cool? Cute. Why would you say cute? They look that bad? No, seriously.
So anyways, you can custom make them, so you can have them be whatever. I just use my photos because I think that there's a lot of color and life in those photos, and they tell the story. So you can either use your photo as a cover, or you can make these icons.
So I'm gonna look at yours so they can see it. Do I go to your page or do I go to iMedia?
Go to iMedia.
And do you have some pages that you might be able to share of speaker pages they can look at that might be pretty cool? Cool. All right. So we have here. This is your page. So instead of using those boring icons like mine, she called them cute. I thought they were cool, by the way.
I like them.
Okay. You're using photos, but so okay. Keep on going. You have testimonials on here.
There are posts that people have posted about me that I've shared, and they wrote like some little cute notes. I do have some video testimonials that I need to put on the story and put up there as well, but these are just posts that people have tagged me in.
Oh, okay. So you can post photos here, or you can post video here. Is that what I'm hearing? So some people. Okay.
And you can repost. So all of those pictures and testimonials, they're all things that I reposted that people, either clients or people that saw me speak at an event, they took a picture of it and they, said something very nice, and I reposted it.
Now how do you know what order to put these in?
So they move order. So when you update something, it moves all the way to the far left. Okay.
So you have stuff of you speaking.
Yes.
Ah.
So this is a program that I did for young girls, inner city girls that are minorities. So I spoke at this event. So that was at Fenway Park. It was a really awesome experience.
Oh wow, cool. What was your message to the girls, or to the women that were there, the young girls that were there?
Well, I just gave them advice on, what it takes to start a business, and some encouraging tips and some things that if I was in high school, what I'd want to know when I was going to college.
Okay. So I'm with you here. So the one thing we should all do is we should all immediately start thinking through the categories of stories that we're going to use on Instagram. And the reason I'm asking all y'all to pay attention to this because for many of you out there, the biggest challenge that you have as entrepreneurs, at least that I hear on a continuous basis, let me go back over here. Let me get that back up. I'm going to bring us back on. Then we're going to go back and look at a page. And Farhana might even have another page that we can look at. And we're going to look at her personal page. But I know the biggest challenge that I hear from entrepreneurs every single day is, Shay, how do I get in front of my target audience who have a want, need, or interest? Shay, how do I extend my brand and extend my message without having to write a check every day to Facebook and run ads? And yeah, running ads are very important, and you should run ads. Many are not running ads right now. That's a topic for another time. We'll get into that when we talk about the new rules of selling online. But one of the things that Farhana is doing, and one reason I decided to partner with her and collaborate with her, is that I understood the power of having to be able to extend the vision that we have for the people that we're called to serve. And that's what's unique. This is what's special about Instagram. It's not that Facebook doesn't work. It's not that LinkedIn doesn't work. It's not that Pinterest doesn't work. It's not that YouTube doesn't work. It's where can we at least start and plant a seed and plant our flag and put our time and effort that does two things. Number one, communicates from a video perspective. I can't get to Instagram TV on here. I'm going to ask her to come back and talk about Instagram TV. But at least from a story perspective, it has videos. It has videos that you can upload, and it's very content rich on imagery, on media. And I want everyone to jot this down in your notes. Saucy Bell, thanks for joining. Put this down in your notes. Gannett Brazil said, I need help. I'm going to ask Farhana to follow up with you. If you need help, she's going to make herself available. She has services that she do. She came tonight to serve. She didn't ask me for a cash app before she got here and said, Shay, you must send me a cash app before I show up. She didn't say, Shay, I need a Zelly payment. She said, Shay, I'm here to serve. But she has a gift that I want you to download, and she is available for those folks that want her to speak with her. And I'm going to encourage you to do that. But I partnered with her because I said many folks might be like clients I work with every day. It's how do I get in front of people who have a problem? Everyone jot this down. You know, someone put this right below the video right now. I want you to jot these words down right now. This is very important, but put this down right now. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. Let me say that again, and let me say it a little slower so you get this. And I want you to jot this down. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. Well, Shay, if the opposite of wealth is not poor, if the opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources, meaning that I've been given everything that I need right now to be successful. He's not giving me any more than what he's already given me. So if that's the point, then what do you need to do? And what can we do? And what's the takeaway? Shay, that sounded cool. The opposite of wealth is not poor. That is a little disruptive. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. I got it. So you're saying I have all the resources I need? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying I got all the resources I need? Yes. So Shay, what are you saying I need to do? Shay, what is the takeaway? And I'm going to go to Farhana, and she's going to talk about the power of media and Instagram. But here's the takeaway. And this is what I want you to write down in your notes. And this is why I want you to pay attention, Jeanette. This is why I want you to write down the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. This is the mantra. This is what's been guiding us. So what must we do? Here's your affirmation. Here's what I want you to tell yourself 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Here's what I want you to tell yourself 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Here it is. Go ahead and jot this down right now. Look right below the video. What's up, V Speak Life? Look right below the video and write these words. I must develop my resources. Let me say it again. I must develop my resources. I'm going to say it again. Here's what I want you to write down right below the video. This is an affirmation. This is something I want you to tell yourself 7 times a day for the next 7 days. 7 times a day for the next 7 days. I must develop my resources. I must develop my resources. I must develop my resources. I must what? Develop my resources. Write that right below the video right now. Farhana is here to help us develop our resources in the areas of social media and create a media empire. I want you to think about the power of that. Go ahead and jot that down. And then when you see someone write those words down, I must develop my resources. I must develop my resources. I must develop my resources. Hit the heart button. Hit the like button. Encourage them. Say, yes, you can. Yes, you can develop your resources. Everything that Farhana's talking about. And she's being cool. She's being laid back. She's got so much stuff that she wants to show you and everything. But I'm holding it for a moment because I want it to sink in that you must develop your media empire, and I must develop my resources. Ella Carroll said, I must develop my resources. Karen Tung said, I must develop my resources. Farhana's going to talk about that. We're going to go back. LA, I see you. I must develop my resources. Caliciana Deshawn said, I must develop my resources. See, the opposite of wealth is not poor. It's not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. And so we're going to develop our resources, our media resources. It's available to you. You've got a camera. You've got the internet. You've got a phone. There are people out there. Farhana sent me a direct message. I had no idea she was on the planet up until about 30 days ago. I had no idea she even existed. She sent me a DM message on Instagram. Showed up. Part of life is showing up. We had a conversation. She proved it. She showed it to me and said, Shay, here it is. And I was like, whoa. She used her resources. Now, am I the only one she did that with? Probably not. It's probably her system. But it worked. And as a result, she's here today. As a result, I've asked her to be one of the keynotes at the Close Conference. The Close Conference. Now, the Close Conference is taking place in December, and I've asked her to come and share the stage. I've asked her if she would be a content producer if every week, if she would share ideas and share her thought of the week into the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe. If you're not a member, go over to happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Go over to happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Become a member. And I've asked her every Monday, would she be part of Monday Momentum, and share her thought of the week. You know what she said? Yes, I'm all in. Why? Because she has a heart to give. Why? Because she has a heart to serve. Why? Because she shows up to help other folks. It's not about the money. It's about the meaning she has in the world. So head on over right now. Head on over to www.happyentrepreneurs.tribe.com. Become a member of the tribe. For those folks that haven't texted the word revenue, and look right below the video, text the word revenue. But I see you. James Rollins says, I must develop my resources. Patsy said, I must develop my resources. Dr. Jennifer Boyer, by the way, I tell you, Farhana, you just be rocking. She says, I must develop my resources. Heidi Van Skyhawk, maybe you know her. She says, I must develop my resources. Karen said, this is great advice. Yeah, she showed up. The reason I'm sharing that with you all is that I know that this is your time. I know that this is your moment. I know that, Farhana's going to share in a moment. She's gracious with her time. She's going to share why and how to do it. But what I like to do for a moment, I'm going to take a moment. We're going to just take a quick quick minute break. I'm gonna get some water here, and we're gonna go over to my man Delano. And Delano is someone that we've been following. He wrote a book called "Refuse to Live Talented and Broke." Refuse to live talented and broke. That was one of our mantras. And what I like about Farhana, for all my business owners, for all my speakers, for all my authors, if you haven't connected with her, I'm gonna show you some of her work in a moment. But I want you to do that. She's being very kind tonight. She just talked about Instagram, right? And that's her heart. She's the best at that. But she's also a branding agency. Her company is iMedia Exposure because she helps you build a media empire. We'll be right back, and we're going to learn how she does that. I'm going to show you some cool stuff she's done as well. What's going on, my man Delanto? We're going to bring him on in just a second.
I live in a city where there are more creative people per square mile than any other place on the planet. Question is, how many of them are successful? How many are just like I was, talented and broke? Being broke is more than just not having money. It's failure to turn opportunities into profitable businesses and relationships that last. My mother always said, people perish for lack of knowledge. A compass takes you in the direction of your destiny, but knowledge of obstacles and distractions will ensure you arrive safely. My mentor once said to me, if I had half your talent, I'd have 4 times my wealth. Since then, I made a promise to God. If he would help me unlock my earning potential, I would pay it forward and help others do the same. That's why I wrote this book, because God made us too talented to live our lives broke. And that includes you.
The video and write these words. I refuse to live talented and broke. That's right. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and write these words. I refuse to live talented and broke. I refuse to live talented and broke. You're going to develop your resources. Farhana is going to help you do that. But you look right below the video. What's up, Ebony Young? It was a pleasure meeting you in Houston at the Sponsorship Live. Give me a call. Give me a call. Give me a call. Got to get you on. We got to chat. Yes, I know you was hanging out with Tommy Jones. And yes, that is Farhana. I told her, by the way, Farhana, you was going to be on here. I said, you got to check this person out. Farhana is amazing. You just got here. It ain't never too late because she's here right now. But you look right below the video and put, I refuse to live what? Talented and broke. And with Instagram and extending your brand and it not costing you one penny. Notice Farhana's not saying you got to run ads yet. She ain't saying you got to spend $300 a week on ads. She's saying first, get cleaned up where you are. Start where you are. All right, Farhana, as they're looking right now and they're saying, I refuse to live talented and broke. As they're looking right now, let's go back over to Instagram. And I want you just to do a quick recap for a number of folks who are just joining on. Now, for those folks that are out there, you can get the notes. There's going to be a toolbox. Farhana has a wonderful gift. I'm going to give you the link to her gift. It's on her website. Here's what I want you to do. And her gift will help every single one of you. Look, I'm going to have on here.
I have two gifts.
She has two gifts. She has two gifts. Okay, we're going to start with one gift right now. And then we're going to come back because on her page there's a gift as well. Ebony Young says, I refuse to live talented and broke. Ebony Young, let's talk as soon as we finish. I've got to share some cool stuff with you, by the way, that Farhana is doing. She's someone you've got to connect with. We were just at Sponsorship Live. We were talking. You and I had a conversation, and I said I wanted to chat with you. Patsy, thanks for joining. Mimi is on here, by the way, just to let you know, Farhana. Mimi has two twins. They're 11-year-old girls. She has them watch when they stay up because they want to be entrepreneurs. They're doing little things here and there. Since she's on here, and I know you didn't know you were going to do this, can you take maybe 2 minutes or so, and can you just talk to two 11-year-old girls who watch? You're a woman. You started your business. You showed us earlier as you talked to some teenage or some young girls in inner city as well. Can you talk about the importance of being an entrepreneur and being the best you can and whatever message you have? Mimi Lau, thanks for joining. This is for you, and this is for your two young girls, 11 years old. I think it's Phoebe, and I forgot the other one. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, Mimi, put their names down because I forgot. Farhana, can you talk directly to them? This is for them watching right now.
Hi, ladies. I'm glad that you're watching and that you want to be entrepreneurs. That's super exciting. So what I'd have to say is create your plan, do your research, look at other companies that are doing what you want to do and model that. And you might fail at something, some idea might not work, but you just have to re-strategize and figure out the next step. It's all about, working your plan and then figuring out what to do next if that plan isn't working the way that you wanted it to. And then there's so many resources out there. So ask people for, whatever advice that you need. If you want to learn more, attend workshops and videos like this where you're going to be learning. So there's a ton of resources out there. It's great that we have the internet and the abundance of information. Basically anything that you want to know, you can find out on, Google. So yeah, I think it's super cool that you guys want to be entrepreneurs and, keep learning and keep trying and, things may not work, but never quit.
Never quit. I love it. The name, she put their names down. Name is Phoebe and Hannah. Phobe and Hannah, Hannah. So y'all just heard from none other than the one and only, the fabulous. I'll put her website back up. I know y'all know Instagram better than I do, although you're 11 years old. None other than Farhana Cannon. She is an entrepreneur. She is a woman, and she's someone out there that's making it happen. And yes, earlier we had a challenge where her computer went down. She froze, and I didn't know she was coming back. But she said, you know what? Never give up. And she found a way to get her phone plugged in. She probably didn't have it charged up 100% because she didn't know she was going to be on there this long. But she made it work. She moved it around and she didn't quit. What's the message? Never give up, never give in, never give out. That's right. Never give up, never give in, never give out. All right, now we're going to come back over to you, Farhana. Now we're teaching folks how to build this media empire. I'm going to go back to your page. I'm going to go to it right now. You were talking about the power of using, let me see if I can get that back up. There you go. Let me see, I got to do this here. You were talking, yeah, you can take that off. You were talking about the power of your page. You were talking about the stories. She does have a free brand analysis and consult. Is right here at iMedia Exposure. So you go to Instagram.com/iMedia Exposure. For all of you who are joining on late, if you didn't put your Instagram page down, you put Instagram.com/ the name of your Instagram. So I would have put down Instagram.com/ I am Shay Brown. I put down Instagram.com/ I am Shay Brown. Okay, now she has a gift here. Now the gift is a free brand analysis consultant. She has that right on her page. Can you sell like that on your page? Is that okay?
Can I what?
Can you offer free gifts on Instagram? I didn't know you can even do that.
Of course.
Well, I didn't know. I don't know everything. I know you think I know everything. I know you think I'm a genius, but I'm not.
I know. I thought you knew everything.
No, I don't. No, I see. She's stroking my ego. I love it. I feel better already. All right. So should everyone that's in business offer a free gift on their page?
Yes. If you have ebooks or different products that you want to give away for free, like I said before, this is your first touch point with somebody. So you want to build a relationship. You want them to get value from your business. So always provide tons and tons of value to potential clients and to your clients.
Well, let's all see if her page even works. I'm gonna find out if her page works. Hold on. Click.
So.
Oh wow, her page does work.
On that top header or on that under Are You Ready to Grow Your Brands? You can click on those and then you can scroll down more.
Okay, so this is how they book an appointment. Okay, I got that.
Yep.
And
then do that, or on the main page.
You are either forward into growth or you step back to safety. Okay, so matter of fact, I'm gonna play this video because I want to see what you do in a minute. We're gonna play that video. So here's what I want you to know. If you go to my page, let me go to Instagram. I don't have this. And I'm going to change this right away. This is my page. I don't know if I want y'all to see my page. Good Lord. Okay. How do I get to my home page right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on the right-hand side. You can click yourself or the little human, the little...
Okay. So this is my page here. And I don't have this. I got something that just says www.happyentrepreneurs tribe, which if you go to that, they've got to become a member. And tell me what you gave me some advice. It wasn't good advice. I wasn't happy. I was upset. But tell them what you told me about the problem with what I have here versus what you have here. Not here. We're going to come back and play this. Versus what you have here. So this is Shay's. Sucks. I got to do better. This is iMedia Exposure, her business plan. So what did you tell me? Now, Lee Wilson, I want you to connect with someone else. Heidi. Now, Heidi and Lee and Deborah and everyone that's putting down their Instagram page, I want you to connect with someone else as well. Once you connected with another person, then you look right below the video and you put I connected. Put hashtag I connected. That's a signal that if you're willing to follow someone else may follow you back. And this is how we as the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe, how we all can come together and work together and be together and support each other. All right, Farhana, what did you tell me when you went to my page and you saw this here? What did you tell me?
I don't recall.
I'll tell you what you told me. She said, Shay, the problem I have is when I click on the Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, it takes me to a Facebook page, number one, and most people, they don't want to go to Facebook, Shay. Most folks don't want to go to Facebook. So
as soon as they're in Instagram, I remember this.
Right. She said, Shay, you're taking people from Instagram, which, at least for her generation, you're taking people from Instagram, Shay, and you're moving them all the way over to Facebook? Come on.
And they're not going back.
And they don't want to go back to Facebook. And then when they get to Facebook, they got to then ask to be accepted into your private group. What's up with that? So I said to myself, well, I mean, I know why I do that. And I explained to her why. But it wasn't the right answer. What I told her was, I said, look, the reason I bring them over to Facebook The reason I have a private Facebook group is that these are private folks who are in this group, and they're in this group so we can all work together as happy entrepreneurs. She says, yeah, Shay, but they came to your Instagram page. They wanted to know more about you. They want to know more about what you do. They want to know more about your mission, your goals, your objectives. What are your core values? And you didn't give it to them. You gave them some page that's kind of behind another secret page. And she told me that 3 weeks ago. And I vowed I was going to change. Have you ever made a decision that you were going to change something and you didn't do it? Guilty. She probably gave me a $25,000 idea. No, in all seriousness. I mean, someone's going to my page right now and they can't connect with me on a business level. Although they connect with me on a personal level, they can't connect with me on a business level because I didn't give them anywhere to go. And maybe you're like that out there. You're listening to Farhana, and I want to encourage you to go get your gift. She's going to tell you about that in a minute. And you're thinking to yourself, you know, Shay, I'm not able to get in front of my target audience. I'm not able to generate leads. I'm not able to set qualified appointments. I'm not able to serve the people I'm able to serve because my brand doesn't reflect really the vision that I have for the people I'm called to serve. And thank God there's people like Farhana out there that exist with iMedia Exposure and her team because they're able to help us navigate these waters. And I want you to make a commitment right now that you're going to change. I want you to make a commitment. Farhana told me to do something and I didn't do it. My promise when Farhana comes back is I'm going to update my page, and we're not going to have that problem, Farhana. You know that? And I'm only telling that because I'm going to go to a couple of pages right now, and I bet you they all made the same mistake. I mean, what do you think? I'm not alone. Do you think I'm actually alone? Let's go look. Let's go see if I'm alone.
No, I definitely think that there's a lot of people that aren't using Instagram strategically. So what I found is that the top 3 reasons why people aren't, getting sales or growing their business using social media is 1, they don't have a plan. So there's no content calendar, there's no social media marketing plan, there's no marketing and sales funnel represented. 2, they don't have great content. So it doesn't represent the brand, just like you said. It's not telling their story, it's not showing how they serve, it's not showing the problems that they solve. And then 3, they're not posting consistently. So within that planning, there's no branding, there's no quality photos, there's not that consistency in all of it. So putting those 3 things together are super important. So if you do follow my Instagram page at iMedia Exposure, you'll be automatically sent in your DMs, your direct messages, a PDF that is a style guide. So it will break down, different questions on how you can really describe your brand. So it helps you kind of break it all down so that you have this plan on how you're going to express and show.
So if I automatically follow you, is that something you have to manually send out?
No. So if you follow me, you'll get a message, and it will have the link for the style guide.
Okay, so if you follow her, you'll get the message. They're going to have a link for a style guide. And I want you all to do that, by the way, because I'm not alone. I just typed in Ebony Young because Ebony Young put hers down. If you put yours down, we're going to go look at it briefly. Now, she told me what I was doing wrong. She said, Shay, one of the things you're doing wrong is you're taking them back to Facebook. They don't want to go to Facebook. One of the things you're doing wrong, Shay, is you got them behind this hidden page. They can't find out who you are. This don't even explain what you do, Shay. I'm like, what? No, Shay, it sucks. In so many words. She was really nice about it.
I didn't say it sucked.
Well, she didn't say that, but in so many words, she said it sucked. Now, I'm at Ebony's page. Ebony is a mother, a business strategist. But check this out. Ebony, I can't go learn more about you either. Like, there's no link here. There's nowhere to go. And I can go look at your page and see, this is great. There's nothing wrong with this, right? This is good stuff. This is all good colors, I guess. I don't know much about this. But
so I can't say, I don't necessarily know what she's trying to share with the world, what her story is. So when I work with my clients, we go over, exactly what their story is, what they want to serve, how they want to serve, what problems they solve, what's the vibe, what's the what is the personality that they want to show to the world, and who their target demographic is, so that we know how to create content and we know how to represent the business, the brand, the person, if you're your brand.
Right, which is what you have on yours at iMedia. You also have the stories down there, so that's something that I'm going to work on, my stories and working. And this is why I want you all to get her media guide. And again, I'm just doing this because I know that I can do better. Lee Wilson said he's following someone. LA said she's following someone. Vera Speak Life said he's following someone. Tommy Jones is back on here. Let's look at Tommy Jones' page. Let's just see. Tommy Jones. Tommy, I don't know your page. I don't know if you have an Instagram page, Tommy. If you have an Instagram page, Tom, let us know. Tommy Jones, there's too many people out there. Okay, so now I know, and then I'm going to make a commitment to change my stories up so at least it shows some businesses or maybe shows segments of the show that's on there as well. Okay, this is great. This is great. You're helping me. Now, one of the things I want you to know is that Farhana, I've asked her to also join us at the Close conference, right? I've asked her to be one of the keynotes at the Close conference that's happening. For those folks that haven't gone over, I don't know if they can even see it yet. For those folks that haven't joined on, I want you to go to theclose.com. Someone can put theclose.com right below, by the way. And you can be my guest, right? You can go grab a ticket. There's no cost. The Close conference is taking place at the Porsche Hotel. It's going to be in Atlanta. It's going to be off the chain. It's going to be just simply amazing, by the way. And it's an opportunity. You probably can't see all this, but it's an opportunity for you to come out and really not only meet, but get a chance to learn firsthand exactly how to grow your business. And here's the best part. Here's the best part. You can come be my guest. The early bird registration there's no cost. We have a sponsor that's going to sponsor, I think, the first 100 individuals. The first 100 individuals are already sponsored in. Now, you can attend live or you can attend in person. What I recommend you do tonight, this morning, this evening, whatever time it is for you in the world, is go to thecloseconference.com. Someone do me a favor, look right below the video, and put thecloseconference.com. Put thecloseconference.com. Ebony, I see your note. Ebony says I need to do better with Instagram. Ebony, we're going to talk afterwards. I know there's a lot you have on your list. I just want to make sure you recognize Farhana because she's an expert. Some of you need to learn how to build your 7-figure sales team. Some of you need to learn how to generate your revenue in your business on an ongoing basis. Look, there's a number of folks who are going to be there. You'll learn personality-based sales. You're going to learn sales for shy folks. You're going to learn copywriting that moves people to action. You're going to learn how to never run out of leads and prospects. I mean, it's going to be incredible. The date is December 5th, 6th, and 7th. The December 5th through the 7th. Let me go back up top. December 5th through the 7th. December 5th through the December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Go over to thecloseconference.com. That is correct. Thecloseconference.com. Make sure you get your registration. Get your registration tonight. There is no cost. I'm going to recommend you do that. And I've asked Farhana, and she said, you know what, Shay? I'm willing to be there. I'm willing to be there. And don't worry about the topic. I'm not going to get into that now, and I'm not. But what I want to do is I want to let you know that she's being, how can I say this? She's being very cool. She's being very laid back this evening. She knows so much and has done so much for so many folks. Farhana, can I just show them just a little bit of the work you do, because you do more than Instagram. We're going to continue down the Instagram path. We got to bring this to a close, by the way, because we're in triple overtime. But I want to show you a little bit about what she does. Can I show them a little bit about what you do for a moment? Okay, let me go and show this to you guys that are out there.
Hey, Farhana Cannon with iMedia Exposure. We help businesses with their social media marketing and their branding. I do what it takes to get my clients across that finish line. We offer done-for-you programs, which we manage everything completely for you. We do trainings if you want to learn how to grow your business using the digital marketing yourself. We have programs that will teach you and train you on how to do that. We also offer coaching. We'll walk you through the whole process. We'll create action plans and business plans so that you can get all of the information that you need, some strategic planning, as well as coaching to get you through this whole process. If you're a brand and you're looking to take your business to the next level using digital marketing, it's super important for you to have a strategic marketing plan. We'd love to hear from you. We like working with businesses that really are passionate about what they do. So be sure to check out our site, www.imediaexposure.com, and schedule your free 30-minute consults.
You know, is that something that you do as part? I know you do a lot of media, which is very, very important. Make sure we look good and our brand comes across the way we want people to feel and think about our brand. Take a moment. We'll get back to Instagram to tell us a little about some of the other ways that you support and help your clients that are out there, by the way.
So I do a lot of the brand story. So creating the content and the tangibles that are going to go along with your marketing, with your social media. You want to have your marketing funnel have a very cohesive look on all platforms, on in person, things like that. So for videos like an about us video, I'll style with clothing and setting. If you need models, or we'll create the plan of action. We'll say, okay, this is what we're going to shoot, this is what we're going to move in. So we create the storyboards for your videos. If you want content shoots to tell your story, we will style those, find locations, and create really beautiful content for you to share across all of the platforms. So that's on the content creation side. So we really, work to have this like beautiful advertising marketing output.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
What
then,
do what do you enjoy most about what you do?
I love helping people achieve their dreams. So working with people that are super passionate and just, creating really beautiful work that they're proud of, that really expresses who they are
Mm-hmm.
and what they're doing and how they're serving. So really helping them tell their story. So I have an innate ability to be really creative and to really understand what people want and what people need and what target demographics are interested in. And so I get to take, my natural skill set and utilize them every day. So I told my nephew this. I was like, you know what? I get to play dress up with adults. I get to play with art and create all of this stuff. And I get to meet great people. I'm like, so basically, everything that I like to do in my childhood, I get to do as my job and help people every day.
One of the things I like about what you do is not only do you help them, but I've seen you work with some high end folks, and you tell a great story. You have a great team, you have a great crew. You're being very humble tonight. I want you to come back and talk about that. And I want to finish up this Instagram piece, but I want to show them, because some folks think that, man, is that possible? How do I tell a story? I'm going to show something that I pulled down. You didn't know I was even going to do this, but I want you to talk about how this is put together and the importance and the message that was actually being.
I can trust myself, I believe in now.
So this is an event that I did. So
I can
it's
trust
essentially a
myself,
PR
I
stunt for
believe
this
in
brand.
now. I can trust myself, I believe in now. I can trust myself, I believe in now.
Now talk about the importance of putting that clip together and how that can be used on Instagram. So tell us the backstory of that, and then how something like that can be used on Instagram, because it's my understanding that that's something that you can also produce for your clients. So you're not just saying, here's Instagram. You can also walk them step by step on how they can step up their production values, tell their story, and also convey that in a message that can be viewed and watched over and over again.
So that was in a minute clip, because you want to have a minute videos for Instagram. But you can put that on YouTube, Facebook, any platform, your website, things like that. That video, I believe, evokes, this high fashion, this beauty, this interest. It's just visually appealing. There's nice music, and then it ends with VIP guest list only. So I believe that it portrays that exclusivity. So having great promo videos for your events are going to capture the attention. Videos get, 3 times as much views and interaction than pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely videos, take more time and more budget to produce, but they're a great way to get people's attention. If somebody's scrolling through Instagram and something starts moving in their hand, they're more prone to stop and look at it. And then if it looks cool, they'll press it and listen to the volume.
They'll press it and they'll look at the volume. Now, talk about how that's different than the highlights that you were talking about. You're talking about the stories, and then you're talking about a production for Instagram. it seems to me when I'm watching stories, again, I'm learning with everyone else, that people watch the stories, and it doesn't like it's like high production, but
Those stories don't need to be high production, and I tell
okay.
my clients they can feel free to post whatever they want. You know, I have a photography style guide that I give to them, because on their feed, I want to have creative control so that I'm really like curating things. I'm working with different events or whatever they have on their sales and marketing funnel. I'm really creating that and making sure that everything's color coordinated, the lighting, the editing, everything's just very beautifully laid out. So on their story, they can post whatever. So having a video on your feed. So a story is something you go to and you watch all these stories. On the feed is that main page that stays stagnant there. So stories going 24 hours.
I'm on your page now, and do you have any? So this is a video.
Yes, that's a video.
Got it.
So Amber works with me, so she does a lot of marketing, branding, graphics, photography as well. So this is a video that we did, partnership with Video Lab.
I got it. So when you're really telling a different type of story, you want to put that into this part, but then when you're telling little short clips and stories, and this is when you want to put them in places like here.
Yeah, so there might be video there might not be.
Got it.
That's just clips of that edition. Then there's just like these little cutesy videos. So this isn't high quality. It's literally done from my iPhone. I was standing in front of the room taking a little like motion picture. I have reposts of other people tagging me.
You know, I love it. First of all, I want to thank you. I know we've taken up a lot of time. If you're out there right now, you're thinking to yourself, hey, Shay, I just want to get the notes. I want to follow up. I'm going to ask her to give her the site for her free gift and where you can get that from. She spent a lot of time with us. Two things I want you to do. One, if you just want to be part of the tribe, you want to get your business toolkit, there's nothing to sell. It's a free gift. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Again, 202-999-3515. You're with none other than Farhana Cannon, the founder of iMedia Exposure, a branding and marketing agency, but she has a high concentration in social media, and she helps you reach your brand. Farhana, where can they go get a gift? You mentioned that there's a gift that they can get that's on your page. Is that correct?
So there's two gifts. I mean, you can find on Instagram, iMedia Exposure. You can follow me and you'll be automatically DM'd.
Okay.
A style guide. And then if you go on my
on your page,
on my Instagram or on my website, you can go to www.imediaexposure.
Okay, I'm actually here now. Where would I go here?
So that top green bar, don't click it, but you can go there or go down more. That green bar or that green bar, go down more.
Wow.
Go down more.
Got it.
Or right there.
Okay. I got it. I love this. This is like high powered stuff here. This is good stuff. And so they can schedule it, and then once they do it, they'll be able to get their free gift. Is that correct?
So they get their free gift just for following me on Instagram. And then if you guys want to like have a conversation, I can go over your Instagram, give you tips on how to improve it. I can also, give you suggestions on.
You're a marathon runner?
I am a marathon runner.
What? I run 5 marathons. What's up, fellow marathon runner?
Yep.
Can you get me into the Boston Marathon? Can you get me into the Boston Marathon?
I ran the Boston, I ran the Chicago, and I'm running Berlin in September.
Show off. She's showing off.
I have to catch up to you.
You got plenty of time and plenty of years to catch me. Trust me on that one. This is cool. Okay, so just real quick, let's go rapid fire real quick. We gotta get out of here. What type of clients do you work with? Do you work with folks that are like, look, I'm just getting started. I mean, I'm good. I got a business. But I'm really not social media savvy. I don't even understand all this techie stuff. But I know I need my stuff to look right. I need to increase my production values. Tell us the type of clients you typically work with and who you're looking to work with.
So I work with clients that are small, just starting off. I mean, if you're just starting off and you really need help with securing your brand concept, if you're starting off, it's perfect to come in right now so that we can make sure that everything is on the up and up for marketing. Just because there's a lot of things that you may not know that you spend money on or waste money on that you might want to like not do. So businesses that are starting up, mid-sized businesses, anyone that's really passionate about taking their business to the next level, that's really committed to having like a great brand presence, and that's committed to doing the work. So I do a ton of work done for you for clients, but then there's strategy and marketing plan creation that we're going to work with to get on together. I also do coaching, where we'll create your marketing plan and I'll give you ideas on what to do. We have weekly calls. I also have webinars. I have some free webinars, all kinds of things like that.
So you work with folks in many different capacities. Tell us a little about how you help in the areas of branding. I'm going to show something if I can real quick here, because your team does some amazing, incredible work. Can you see that? Amazing, incredible work. Talk to us a little about this photo here. This is just a fantastic shot. I know that you have a camera crew. I know you have a video crew. And you talk about putting us in the best light. Tell us the story behind this message right here.
So I travel a lot, and this is
you travel. Where have you traveled to?
35 countries.
No way. Wow. Okay.
So I've done a lot of traveling. I've done a lot of speaking. That I feel like gives me a certain difference than like some other speakers. And so when I go to different countries, I always acknowledge the marketing. And then when I come back to different clients, I'm like, oh, this person in Spain, this restaurant in Spain was doing this. We should definitely do this. So it definitely gives me a lot of ideas. And with this photo, it's beautiful because of the composition, the lighting, the clarity of the green, the walking. So also when we do photo shoots with clients, we kind of help pose and position them. So I'm writing a book about how to personally brand yourself and how to share your story on Instagram in an artistic manner. So this was a photo shoot that we did for that.
Man, this is powerful. I mean, we could do a lot in the time we have. We're coming down the home stretch, and for those folks that are out there, we want to say a couple things. One, we appreciate you, every single one of you who made comments, every single one who posted what you do, every single one of you who have connected. Valencia, thank you so much for your comments. We appreciate you. You're just truly incredible. And you, Farhana, who spent so much time with us. We thought it'd be a very short in and out thing, by the way. And what I've learned from this conversation is there's so much more. We've got to put together the strategy, and I want to invite you back, number one. So I want to know if you'll do that.
Of course. Of course. Okay. For you.
I gotta ask the question. Come on, I gotta ask the question. Number two, your schedule is so busy. You travel to over 35 countries. You're a speaker. You run a company. You teach other entrepreneurs. But I want to know if your schedule permits, and your health preventing, I would love for you to share in the as one of our content creators, and you are a content creator in your own area, in the area of branding and advertising. Will you share that over with the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe, which your kind of thought of the week, which I know you've done before, to kind of help encourage and inspire and give them little tips and stuff they can do? Because I'm going to take what you said, and I want you all to see my page. It's going to get better. I'm going to make a commitment. Now, Farhana, I'm making a commitment.
Okay.
Life is a series of being.
Next week.
Huh?
I'm going to check next week.
You're going to check next week? Okay. Life is a series of being on track and off track, on track and off track. And if you're out there with me, like, you know what, Shay, I'm going to step up my Instagram page. You know what, Shay? I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to start with the highlighted part and start telling the stories and then making sure it's curated in the way that says what we do. But Shay, where are you going to start? First, I'm going to start with changing my bio. That's number one. And I'm going to change that. So my Instagram page, wherever that Instagram page is, where's that Instagram page? I might have took it down. That Instagram page, I'm going to make a commitment. I'm doing this online. This is crazy, but I'm going to do this in two minutes or less because they're giving me the cue like, Shay, you got to get out of here. But I get it. Thank you guys. They're always there. So you can't see my page. Can you see it now?
It's just the picture of me.
Okay, let's see here. Do you see it now? No, you don't see it now, right?
Okay.
Now it's blank. Okay, that's not going to work. Hold on, let's see here. Shay, what do you need to do? Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I'm going to go change this part here. So I'm going to change this here. So I'm going to drive them to a place they need to get to. So someone like Heidi Van Sky who says, I need mine to look better. Yeah, you're right. Chantel, need yours to look better. Yes. Mary Lou, you need Mark Bennett. Look, Farhana's the woman. So I'm going to change this around right here so it's more clear on what I do, my mission, my goals, and my core values. And I'm going to drive them to a place where they can go get something. And I'm going to think about that in a minute where I'm going to take them to. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to look at revamping this in here. I'm going to revamp this in here to make it a little cleaner so that it tells a story. She says the icons are okay, but when you click on it, there's nothing there. I mean, if you clicked on it, I don't even remember. It's been so long. Does it tell you the last time I posted?
What a great way to end the evening.
41 weeks ago. Lord Jesus.
This is
Oh my gosh, this is when I was playing tennis. Oh, this is embarrassing.
All right.
Let me take this thing down. You know, when you do them at the time, it seems like it's a fun thing to do. And if you go back and look at it, you be like, what in the LL Cool J was I thinking about, right? But anyway, I'm going to clean that up. And that's something I'm going to do. And I'm going to drive them to a place where they can go to. That's my promise. All right, Farhana, as we get out of here, I want you to have the closing comments for everyone who's tuned in. Tell them once again where they can get the gift. And then I want you to share your closing thoughts of encouragement for those folks that are like, man, this is overwhelming. Man, this is a lot. Oh my gosh, how can I get to all this stuff? What do you say to the entrepreneur that's like, I'm doing it all myself, Farhana? I'll tell you what, hire Farhana. That's number one. Number two, at least have the analysis with Farhana, right? It doesn't cost you anything. Worst case scenario, it's a waste of your time. You hang up on her. No big deal.
It won't be.
Best case scenario, it's a good use of your time. And so I'm going to suggest that you've done it, especially if you haven't done that. I mean, this is the time for us to develop our resources. I started earlier that the opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is underdeveloped resources. And so I must develop my resource. I must develop my resource. I must develop my resource. And above all, and I think this is the most important part, is that you can do this. You've got greatness inside you. You've got so much potential. And for you, the best is still yet to come. The best is yet to come. I know with 100% certainty, the best is yet to come. So with that being said, Farhana, I give it to you to give the closing comments. This is how we give her a thank you. Everyone look right below the video. Look right below the video. And just write, thank you, Farhana. Or we appreciate you, Farhana. Or great job, Farhana. Or Farhana, you were wonderful. Or hit the heart button. Hit the like button. This is a way of giving a digital applause. This is a way of saying thank you, that we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you so much because she's given of her time just to serve. What's up, Natalie? You joined at a good time, but we're about to roll out. All right, Farhana, give your closing comments as you're out there right now. We appreciate you. I'm glad we met. I'm glad you sent me my first really DM type of connection for someone to meet at a conference.
I taught you how to use DM.
She taught me how to use DM.
kidding.
Oh my gosh, she did. Hey, by the way, Malika Courtney, who was just there this past weekend, said, thank you so much. Lee Wilson said, great job. Thanks for the tips. She will be back, by the way. Annette Smith said, thank you so much. Ebony says, love it, by the way. They're hitting the heart button. They're hitting the like button. Look, this is how you show your appreciation to someone who is supporting the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe. She has one gift, one mission, and that is for you to get the results in your life and the results in your business, because the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. Today is your January 1st. With that being said, Farhana, what's your closing comments? Natalie says she's out there. Ebony Young says, thank you so much. Jacqueline Fulton says, thank you, Farhana. She appreciates you. Vanessa says, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending so much time. I know I talked a lot, didn't I? Karen Tung says, thank you so much for your time and help. You were very helpful, by the way. All right, Farhana, over to you.
So it might seem very overwhelming, all of these different tips, and we didn't even get into like the little details. But
We will next
it's
time.
really
We will next time.
it's really about getting started, reaching out, getting started, getting the plan and the help to do it. Don't haphazardly post and waste your time. All of you are entrepreneurs on this show, and you really want to grow your business. And so, do what it takes to get there, but ask for help. If you don't know how to create the plan, ask for help to create the plan so that you're not wasting your time and that you have a strategy to move forward and you're not just posting just because somebody said that that's what you need to do. And so I definitely think having the plan is the first step, and knowing how to express your vision and how you serve and how you're going to connect to your customers is really important. So yeah, it was great to be on here. I would love to hear from you guys. I'm willing to take a look at your Instagram and give you some pointers and tell you what some next steps are that I think that you should take. So feel free to go to my website, and my calendar's right on there. It will tell you the times I have available, and you can schedule a call right there with me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, by the way. Malika said thank you so much, by the way. James Conway says thank you, Farhana. Jacqueline Taylor Adams says, I really enjoyed the session. It's right up my alley. Thank you. She follows a few people. Venicia Toll says, Farhana, you rock. Thank you for your insight and your advice, by the way. Lee Wilson said, yes, indeed. Get a plan and get started. We are made for this. Annette said, mine are definitely haphazard. She needs to do something. Hey, look. This is not a beat me up session. This is how we all get better. We all take a step and then another step and then another step and then another step and then another step. Every single one of you. Thank you for all our note takers. Thank you for every one of you who shared and paid this message forward. We appreciate you. Without you sharing this, the world doesn't know. Without you taking time to write on that digital noteboard. Yeah, you put your notes there, but yeah, I get it. These videos go viral, but that's not what it's about. It's about how you wrote something. So someone that was listening to the podcast, someone that's listening to a conference call, someone that this is syndicated into their platform, they're able to benefit because of the notes that you're taking, and they're able to be engaged and participate. So thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. And I know with certainty that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. The best is what? Yet to come. With that being said, once again, my name, for those folks that are joining for the very first time, my name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you, we'll make some good things how we connect again next time. Today is your January 1st. Today is your January 1st. Today is your what? January 1st. See you soon. God bless.
Please go ahead and give a big standing ovation for the one and the only Shay Brown.
And I'm here right now in this moment with none other than the one and only Dr. Willie Jolly. What's up, my friend?
It's a privilege and a pleasure and a treat and a treasure to be in your presence.
All right, Delator, we're going to get started. You ready, Delator?
I'm ready, friend.
You ready, Dr. Cannett?
Ready.
None other than Andy Henriquez, and we have someone like a Dr. Sonia, who's a bad sister. All right, now, go ahead with your bad self. None other than the Kim Warren Martin.
That's the promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win.
Thank